Honoring Black History on CBS 17 is proudly sponsored by your Honda dealers of the Carolinas.
CBS 17 is celebrating Black History Month. Charlie Parker revolutionized jazz music in the mid-20th century.
We take a look back at the legacy of the man known as Yardbird.
Charlie Parker is one of the only musicians that I've ever heard of that's consistently compared to Mozart. Consistently.
Charlie Parker's signature sound changed music forever.
Before he came on the scene, nobody played like that. I'm talking about...
Born in Kansas City, Kansas in 1920, Parker's family moved to the KC-Mo side of the border just as the music scene here exploded into national prominence.
I think what also stands out about Kansas City is that Kansas City was also a blues town. And so Charlie Parker knew the blues. And so he was able to pull from the blues in his playing and also in the development of the bebop style.
Charlie Parker famously practiced up to 16 hours a day on his saxophone for years at one stretch. Lonnie McFadden's parents traveled and performed with Parker.
He was going from club to club to club. That was his training ground. Going sitting in every night. I mean, I can't even imagine being in a situation that's like that.
He eventually earned the nickname Bird while creating a jazz sound the world had never heard.
You can actually divide music, jazz music up to the Old Testament and the New Testament, before Bird and after Bird. I mean, it's really that obvious.
As a trailblazer in the development of bebop, Parker's career soared, taking him to venues and concert halls across the world, eventually settling in New York. Sadly, a car accident early in his career led to Parker's long battle with painkillers and opiates. What lives on in a very big way here at the American Jazz Museum in Kansas City at 18th and Vine is Parker's unmatched brilliance and impact on jazz and American culture at large.
We're still talking about him. I hope we never quit because he's so central to the jazz genre.
Mick Jagger talks about Charlie Parker. Aretha Franklin used to talk about Charlie Parker. Richard Pryor, the great comedian, used to talk about Charlie Parker.
Bird lives is a proud slogan you might see at 18th and Vine and all over the world. Even today, Bird's sound is alive and well, like here at the Blue Room at 18th and Vine, where there's live jazz on a regular basis. Charlie Parker only lived on this earth for 34 years, but if you ask the people who know at places like 18th and Vine or Lonnie's Reno Club, they'll tell you Bird lives is more than just a slogan.
What a legacy.
It's incredible. I could listen to that all night long.
It's so soothing to listen to jazz music.
And
Love
it's,
it.
you know, so sad, 34 years old.
So young.
Life cut short, but
what an impact.
Wow,
Yeah.
and that music will live on forever. You can watch all of our Black History Month stories on CBS17.com. Just click on Honoring Black History underneath the news menu.